Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to share some tips regarding the use of free and public domain images in your print on demand business. Now you know that on this channel I don't usually share any of these free marketplaces, actually free websites and sources where you can get free images and free graphics or maybe vector elements, anything like that to use in your print on demand business. And the reason is that I'm not really a fan of using these free stuff in your print on demand products, especially when you are using these platforms that you can see on this screen, that is the Merch Amazon, Redbubble, TeePublic, Spreadshirt, Teespring, Zazzle, or any other such platform where you are uploading your design and you are earning the royalty from your designs. So especially the thing is that you are not selling the products and you do not control anything regarding the product. And the problem here is that the problem occurs regarding the copyright issues. So there you can face some kind of, you can say, takedown for your design, or even your account can be banned from these marketplaces. So let's just discuss this issue, and also in this video I'm going to share some tips how to minimize this issue and how you can avoid this problem and still use the free and images and free graphics. So if you are interested in that, let's get started. So let's just first discuss the problem here. So for example, this is the image, this is the rabbit image or a graphic element. It can be vector or simply a PNG image that you might have found on any kind of public domain kind of websites, or some of the websites where you can download the stuff, and they are not public domain but they allow some kind of free stuff, some kind of freebies, and they allow to use it in for commercial purposes. So let's say you got this public domain or freebie image, and let's say there is a person A. So the person A comes and he uploads this design on a t-shirt or maybe any other product, and let's say they upload it on the Redbubble or maybe much by Amazon. So they got it from a free website, from a free source. Let's say there is a person B or maybe you, and you come and you upload the same design, same graphic, and maybe add a little bit text along it with it and upload it on the same platform, maybe let's say Redbubble. So both of these designs are on Redbubble. Now you can see essentially that both of these designs are essentially the same thing. The second design is just a little bit different because they have added a text to it, but it doesn't make any kind of difference in terms of this rabbit shape or the rabbit graphic element. The rabbit graphic element is basically the same. So the problem here occurs is that the person A, if they uploaded the design maybe a few minutes ago before you, or maybe a few days or months ago before you, and this person A can tell the Redbubble that hey, this person B has stolen the design, my design, and you should take it down. So the person B, although they have, both of these people have actually obtained this graphic from a free website or free source, but the problem here is that the Redbubble or any other platform will favor person A because this is the person who has uploaded the design first. In most of the cases they will favor this person A, whoever has uploaded the design first. And also they will ask you to provide any kind of you can say authentication or any kind of ownership of that design. So you need to prove that you are the owner of this design, or you can say that you have the rights to use this design. Now in most of the cases, what happens when you are downloading the freebies or free stuff from any of these marketplaces, you just download it. They do not provide any kind of license to it. You do not have any kind of a way to prove that you own the license. You can say that I've got it from this platform or this website and it is available as a freebie, but it doesn't solve the issue. The issue still remains there. The website still asks you that you need to prove the ownership, and you just pointing it out to the free source and telling them that it is available to be downloaded for free, it doesn't solve it. So in order to avoid this problem, there are some tips that I'm going to share in the next few slides. So hopefully the problem is clear to you now, and it is a very serious problem because it can get your account banned, and you are left with zero income from any kind of especially good source. You can lose some really good source of income because of this issue. So let's just discuss the solution thing about this kind of problem. So the first solution is that obviously that don't use free stuff, and I mostly do the same thing. I don't usually use the free stuff as I just shown you in the previous slide. So some of the cases, sometimes you find some kind of graphic where you really want to use it. I'll discuss that case in the next few minutes, but this is the tip, that this is the most important tip, is that if you are selling on these platforms, on these platforms like Redbubble or much Amazon or TPublic or any other something like that I have shown you in the first slide, if you're selling on their platform, don't use free stuff. It is just kind of like inviting a problem for yourself. Or the other thing that you can do is that if you want to use free stuff, you should create your own store or website. And by that I do not mean that you can create a simple website and refer your products to those platforms like Redbubble or much Amazon, or link your products to those platforms or marketplaces. By creating your own store or own website, what I mean is that you have the full control of your listing of your products and also the design. Now the thing is that when any kind of person ask the Redbubble or any other platform where you have your designs, ask them to take that design down, is that they are contacting that platform because that is their shop, that is their marketplace on which you are selling. But if you are selling those free stuff, free graphics, images on these print on demand products on your own store, who they are going to contact? Obviously they are going to contact you because that is your store and that is your marketplace. So in this way you will have more control over these kind of issues as compared to a person who are just selling on other marketplaces, on any other person's shops. Actually, of course, that is their shop, Redbubble, and they have their own control and they have their own rules. So this is the other solution, is that to have your own store or website. And the example is that integration of any kind of like Printful or Printify or these kind of printing services with the Shopify store, or maybe you can find any other kind of service like Squarespace or anything which you can create your own store fully, in which you have total control of all the products and listings. The third thing is that the solution is that to create your own graphics. Now obviously this is not really suitable for everyone because not everybody is a designer, and also not everybody has the time to design the graphics or design elements, because most of the people are actually doing 9-to-5 jobs or in shifts, and they are doing this business as a kind of like part-time or a hobby, or maybe they are just testing this thing so that they can have a stable income apart from their regular job. So this is not really a solution for that, and I'll come to the main solution for those people who are just want to use this free stuff. But these are mainly solutions. These three solutions are for just to be more safe as compared to those people who are using the free stuff. So if you want to be totally safe and totally not affected by any kind of these kind of takedown notices or copyright claims from those person who actually do not own those copyrights, they are themselves actually getting these products from free stuff, but again they can give them a report your design and ask them to take your product down. So if you want to be totally safe, these three points are the solution. Now let's come to the second thing. In case where you want to use these free designs and free images, and still you want to upload them on marketplaces like Redbubble or much Amazon or any other such thing. For example, this is the design, and you got it from a free website. So the solution is that you should not use the same element as it. Make sure that you merge and mix with other elements as well. And those other elements can be also downloaded from other free marketplaces or free sources, or you can create some kind of your own elements as well. What I would suggest here is that merge and mix with other elements from other sources, and also add some of your own elements as well to these graph example. For example, here I have changed the color of this rabbit shape, rabbit element, and also I have added some more elements to it to make it more interesting and make it a little bit more different to the original image. Now again, I'm not saying that this is a totally safe way to do it, but this is one of the way to do it. If you are using the free stuff, you should heavily edit it, add more elements, change the colors, more graphic elements of your own, or maybe from other free sources. The other example here that I want to show you is in those cases when you want to use the images. The previous example was about the graphics, for example vector graphics or PNG graphics. But if you have want to use some kind of images, free images from those market sources, like for example Pexels or maybe Pixabay or Unsplash. So if you want to use those free images, what I would suggest is that don't use that image as it. You should edit it. And one way to edit is that to apply some kind of artistic effects to it. You can use different kind of Photoshop actions. You can get the action from different marketplaces, for example Graphic Reaper, or there are another marketplace, I think it's called Creative Market. So you can use different kind of Photoshop actions, different type of effects online, and different kind of softwares which apply kind of like heavily kind of effects. And you must notice here is that I have not used that dog image completely. I've just taken out the head of that dog and applied different kind of effects to it, some kind of like to make it more interesting, kind of like artistic look, and make it a little bit different from the original image. So this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is that you should use it as a reference to create vector graphics or PNG kind of graphic clip art type of graphics. So if you want to use this image, this dog image, one way to do is to apply different type of effects. The other way is to use it as a kind of a reference to create a vector graphic, a vector kind of image, kind of clip art kind of image. And in addition to that, do not use this clip art as well. I would say that do not use it as it. You can use it, it is a good way to do it, but in addition to that, I would suggest that mix and match it with other elements as well. So add maybe kind of like a paw prints to it, for in this case, in this example, or maybe under kind of text and that. So this is the way to do it. Use these free images for your print on demand business. Now hopefully this thing is clear. Now there is another solution, if you are at least at this point of the video, that I would like to share it with, and this is the last solution. And let me take you to that website that I would recommend. So the last solution is that this website called CREATIVEFABRICA.com. And why would I would recommend is that I'm not asking you to buy their subscription or buy their products. Of course you can buy different graphics, and they have pretty good library of that, but they have a large library of freebies as well. So free fonts, free SVG graphics, embroidery, and all of the different different elements. And in addition to that, they have this section called daily gifts. Now what does daily gift mean is that if I just open it up in a new tab, so on daily gifts they they provide different graphics, different fonts, and different elements for 1 day as a free. These are actually the premium graphics, premium fonts that they will allow you to download it for free. And the best thing about this website is that if I just scroll down towards the bottom, is that they provide you a license key. So in the tools they have this license key validator. So even if you download a free stuff, a free image, a free graphic, they allow it to be used for commercial purpose. And yes, you can use it for your print on demand purpose. Most of the cases you just need to check the license on the product page, but they do allow it for commercial purposes. And in addition to that, the best thing I find it is that they provided you a license key. So even if you have downloaded this graphic, use it, change it, and uploaded it on the marketplace like Redbubble or Amazon, and somebody asks you that you are given them complaint that you are using their image, or you are using an image, you are copied their design, you can refer to this website. You can tell the Redbubble or Merch by Amazon or any other platform and refer to this website and provide the license key for that graphic. Provide the license key, and their platform, Redbubble or Merch by Amazon or anything, they will be able to validate that license key, and they will be able to say, of course, that you have the rights to use that graphic or that element in your design. So this is the best thing about it. Now the thing that they would suggest CreativeFabrica, they suggest how to use these graphics and these elements in your designs. So let me show you what they would what they suggest how to use it. So in their example, they have shown that, for example, this is the graphic, these flowers that you have downloaded and you have uploaded it as it on the product. So they do not allow it to use these graphics and these things as it, to use it as it. What they would suggest is that to mix and match with other elements, and they also suggest that to mix and match with other elements from the same store. You can download other elements from this store and mix and match it with those, but they also suggest that to add your own elements to it as well. So this is kind of the way you do not want to use these graphics, whether you download it from this website or any other website. And this is the second example that they allow to use these graphics in your print on demand products. And another example is this one. For example, this is a mermaid design. So for example, you have downloaded this element, vector element. So they do not allow to use these vector elements as it, without changing anything at all. You just need to change the colors, apply some kind of colors, maybe more elements, maybe just simple dots, geometric shapes, some kind of text, anything like that, simple thing. You just add a few more elements and you are allowed to use it, and you will be able to be kind of like, I would say that backed by this website and by the license key that they provided. So if you if you download from this website, you will be able to go to your account, and in the my downloads you will be able to find those license keys for each and every product that you have got downloaded from this website. So guys, this is all I wanted to share with you in regarding the use of free and public domain images and graphics in your print on demand business. Now hopefully you have found these tips and these solutions to be useful, and it is just to help you stay away any kind of ban or your products taken down your products, or maybe your accounts getting banned from these marketplaces. So just stay safe, and this is the way to use these graphics. If you have found this video and these tips to be useful, you can like this video. It will help me with the YouTube algorithm. And if you are interested in passive income and online earning, you can subscribe to this channel. It's totally free, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And once again, thank you for watching.